Okay, cool. So, hi Stephen, how you doing?
Yeah, we're all good here. Now we've got everything worked out. We've got the technical gremlins out of the way, so that's okay.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So, so first, like, tell me about yourself. Like, what you do. Like, how is the like situation right now?
How's the?
Like, how is everything going? Around you and all.
I mean, at the moment we're just looking at. I mean, the options for the e-commerce and everything else, things I spoke about with or sent you on what Messenger yesterday.
Yes, yes.
So we're looking at the best platform, and then I'm really whether we go for like a one product or a multi-product store. Um, so yeah, we're looking to do something fairly quickly, but like I say, there's a lot of different options out there, and we're just trying to find the best one.
Okay, okay. So, like it seems like you're like confused about like what to sell on e-commerce, how to sell.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool. Uh, can you tell me like what was your like restaurant business was about before?
What in the restaurant? What are we doing?
Yes, yes.
Um, it was really just a just a normal restaurant, really. And we're on the Costa del Sol, so it was focused mainly on, well, really just tourists, mainly
Okay, okay.
um, sort of English and Scandinavian, Finnish, that type of thing.
Hmm.
Um, but with COVID, obviously there's no tourists here
Yes,
at
yes.
all.
Okay.
Um, I mean, literally now the streets are full of places for sale,
Hmm.
and so we just thought we'd you know go down this route, really.
Like selling on e-commerce.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I mean now we're sort of thinking, well, next year's not going to be any better.
Yeah, you may say that.
I can't see it.
Hmm.
It's not going to happen. And here we're we're reliant solely on tourists.
Hmm.
Um, um, I mean, you can walk down the streets now and they're empty. um, so for us, we decided no, no, no. We'll look at going online, um, and that's where we are.
Okay. And I like understand that point. Like tourists are not coming and yes, and so like no income kind of. I understand.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, we thought, well, I mean, my wife, my wife's always on like sort of eBay or Amazon or AliExpress. I thought, okay, right, let's turn your passion into something that's
Okay.
not just spending money, but making some money.
Great, great. So
So yeah, so
yes, yes.
so we're just now sort of working out what's the best way to go. I mean, I said to you, is it best to go for the WordPress.org,
Hmm.
which you said yes, and then really it's then about sort of driving the traffic to the site and all those things which we're learning.
Hmm. Uh, like first, can you tell me like what's the goal in the first 6 months right now? Like, like what do you want to achieve?
Sales.
Okay.
um, Look, I'm fairly realistic. I mean, if we're doing something if we enjoy and it's generating a small amount of money, then great, and we can build up. I mean, other people, or have seen other people saying, okay, come on, we can do this course, or let us help you, and you're doing 5-6 figures in a few weeks. This is not true. This is not true. This is crazy. And so you say to them, you say, okay, that sounds interesting. Show me your shops that you have online if this is what you're doing. Oh no, we can't do that.
Okay. So like, is it somewhere online?
Say,
like what about like these are some online courses you're talking about?
yeah, I mean, there's lots on the on the groups,
Okay.
or for example, if you go on the group and you ask one question, I'm looking for advice on this, you'll get well, not hundreds, but lots of people saying, okay, I can do this for you.
Mm-hmm.
I can make you £5,000 a week or €5,000 a week in 1 month, and you're like, no, you can't.
Yeah, it's like especially in times of this like in COVID times, people are like kind of like desperate to get some you know earn money, and that is happening, really happening.
Yeah. So when I spoke to you, I thought, okay, well, let's we'll have a chat and see see what your advice is, and I mean what your experience is of e-commerce or drop shipping, whatever you want to call it.
Okay. Yeah. So like first of all, like and another thing, so like may I ask, like how is your like finance looking right now in this, like can you like survive, or how is the like finances right now?
Yeah, I mean, well, like with most things, it's when the business went, so did everything else, really.
Hmm.
So we're just sort of surviving, really.
Okay.
But yeah, it's difficult, obviously, but it's difficult for everyone.
Absolutely, that's true.
So yeah, now we're sort of looking, like I say, looking at sort of what the best options are. So what are your thoughts on your experience in this?
Okay. So means like just to recap, I'm just saying like you are looking to sell something, and get some sale and start earning some, right? Maybe because your business has went down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay, of course, like I'm not going to say like that I'm going to make you £5,000 in a month. In fact,
Sure.
I won't say any pound at all, because actually speaking, I'm not into like making money. I usually like tend to help in building the business. Like
Yeah, sure.
I mean the technical side of everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean that's the sort of thing that we're looking at, which is the best, like
Mm-hmm.
how we get the site, how we grow the site, how we use the right SEOs, and
Yes.
the right platforms, whether
Mm-hmm.
is it the paid adverts, the pay per click, or
Absolutely.
the organic growth, or the email campaigns, or with like I think one of the services was it, I think it was MailChimp doing the the emails on
Yeah.
that. Just bringing all that together, and making the site look good and functionable for obviously mobile devices, and the speed and the optimization. And
Absolutely. I understand that part. like it's kind of confusing, like overwhelming sometimes, so many tools, softwares, and understand. So
Yeah.
okay, and okay, may I ask, like may I ask like what kind of courses you have done till now, like in in
What kind of?
online courses you have done, as you mentioned, right?
Um, I've only well, I'm sort of doing two at the moment. One's just a simple online or digital marketing program, and the other one is with one moment. I'll have a look. It is with so that's with Udemy.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and the other is Coursera, which is
Hmm.
A Google backed program.
Okay, like it's mainly on the like general marketing stuff you are talking about, right? Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so they run through all the different platforms like
Mhm.
uh, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, and other things as well.
Absolutely, I understand that. Uh,
Yeah.
So yeah, so I would suggest, of course, keep doing those courses because you are as a founder, right? You should know the marketing stuff. In fact, like I would suggest, like never let any agency build your a marketing plan. Like you should only learn and build your own your marketing, and and just hire someone to implement those stuff. You know. So yeah,
Right.
so just keep learning those stuff, okay? And
Yeah.
and and think about like how much you can invest in, like your budget. Maybe you're having like $1,000 a month, or maybe like just like $10 a month only. So it depends on your budget and all, and based on that, make a plan as you're learning, and like hire freelancers like me also, to implement the technical sides of the part. I would suggest that.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and like have you done any like what about any like dropshipping courses you have? Anything?
In any drop shipping courses?
Yes, yes.
No, I mean it's it's really just been it's really just been learning through YouTube, really.
Okay, okay.
So just like looking at lots of different people's experience of how.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's you'll have one person. For example, yesterday we spoke about, say, Shopify or WooCommerce. WooCommerce. You'll have one person that says, absolutely go Shopify, and the other person
Mm-hmm.
absolutely WooCommerce. And it's just watching all these different tutorials online and seeing, what is the best,
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
or what fits with us,
Mm-hmm.
So
Understandable. Yeah. Like, would you mind if it like how about I like suggest one dropshipping course, and the best of all, it's completely free of cost. Would you like follow that course?
sure.
It's, because there's no charge for that course. It's like like entrepreneurs like you who wants to like you know start their own dropshipping. Of course, one thing is about dropshipping is it's all about trial and error. I mean, of course, you will research your products, and will research like which products are going hit in the market, and run ads on that product, build website on that. But sometimes you might completely fail for 1 to 2 months, and then 3 months. Then you will find your like winning product, and just you will make then like to your money to like get
Yeah.
you know like some amount of money to like survive and grow your business. So that's how
Yeah.
dropshipping works. It's like you have to like you need to like willing to spend some money, you know
Yeah.
to
What,
test.
like testing the products.
That's it. Yeah, correct. So
Yeah.
that's the thing, and like so like for dropshipping, I think if I like, how about I like give that course to you and you follow that, and will that be okay?
Yeah. I mean, if you can make a course and something that's sort of targeted to where we want to be, then great.
Okay, I'm not sure like I am the like right person to make the course, but I will like suggest one course, and it's free, of course. So that's why I'm like suggesting that course. Okay, like
Okay.
cool. So like can you just tell me like what kind of like technical courses? Sorry, like technical question you have any? You know, y- you may ask me about that, like about Shopify, WooCommerce, or maybe what kind of hosting you can use, or anything like that, or
Okay.
maybe any or any like marketing related I mean questions you can ask also if you'd like. I would be like happy to help you on that.
Okay. So if I prepare sort of one list and say, these are the points that we need to um, the, the points that we need more
Mhm.
information on, and
Mhm.
I'll send them to you, and you can say, okay, this is something I can work with.
Okay, sure. Then
Yeah,
like what?
yeah.
Then like what you would like me to do on those points?
So so I can, because I'm struggling to hear you because this is for the laptop's at full volume, but it's still very quiet.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
that, um, so you're saying that you can prepare a course,
No,
yeah?
sorry. Maybe like okay. I'm just saying like I'm I'm going to like suggest one course for you. Okay, please
Uh
like
huh.
follow that. Okay, can you hear me
Uh
properly,
huh.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just saying like I'm going to like suggest one course for you. Please follow that course. It's a great like dropshipping course I can give. And right now, like, do you what kind of questions you have like related to any like technical sites or anything, or maybe in the marketing side, like you would like to ask?
Um, what I mean, what sort of experience do I have at the moment in the marketing?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can ask those questions for me. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah, I mean, for us, we obviously we want to know we need to understand more for the Facebook marketing,
Okay.
and things like the Google AdWords,
Okay.
keywords,
Hmm.
SEO optimization, those kind of things, really. You know, and yeah, I mean that's the sort of the technical side that we're learning about, and we need to understand more.
Hmm. And, and like any kind of doubt you have in like choosing a platform, or maybe like what kind of marketing you want to do, any doubt we are having right now?
Yeah, I mean so we're, you mean in terms of, like, say for example, WordPress.org, and then
Hmm. Yes, yes.
whether we use what, so like they have the software is it Eliminator on
Yes, yes.
WordPress?
Yeah, uh, Elementor, right? You're talking
Ele-
about.
Sorry, yeah,
Don't,
Elementor, yeah.
no worries.
So those are the things we're sort of like, which is the best way forward? Is it using WordPress.org, which
Okay.
you said yes, it is, and then what's the best way of then building the site with the tools available?
Hmm. Yeah. So actually, first I'd like to say this means first of all, I am a like WooCommerce fan. You know, like I love WooCommerce and WordPress, and because I'm mainly a programmer, and plus I like to like build websites for e-commerce. So like that's what I do. So, but I would suggest like if you are just starting out, okay, like even if I'm the e-commerce spam, I'm just telling you, even just for starting out, you may try to use Shopify first. If you are
Yeah.
you know just starting out, and you have some money to invest, inside a basic software plan that you can use. And of course, like you don't want to invest time in learning WooCommerce ins and out, and maybe like you may not have like 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 you may have very limited budget to invest on any uh, like WooCommerce like developer and stuff. Then of course start with Shopify if you are very near on this. Okay.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm saying. But if suppose like what is working right now, like what kind of products are selling right now. Okay, maybe
Yeah.
you can shift to WooCommerce slowly. That also you can do.
Right.
or
Okay.
or if you have some time in your hand, maybe you can wait about a month, not a month, or maybe you can give your whole day on like learning about WooCommerce. Then that of course would help you much more, because in the
Yeah.
long term WooCommerce like doesn't have any charges with Shopify charges.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I understand that Shopify. I mean, there was one guy yesterday. Shopify they just closed his shop.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, and he has nothing now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, so I think for me it's probably I'd probably take my time and understand the
Hmm.
whole WooCommerce side of it more, so I can understand and then do it that way rather than go down Shopify, because I think I can understand it fairly quickly, but I just obviously there's questions
Hmm.
I don't understand.
Okay. Yeah, I think of course like you would want to learn WooCommerce on your own, but of course when it comes to implementing something, of course like you would want to hire someone to do it, because it's not about WooCommerce. It's like when you're building a website, you have to keep in mind some basic elements, like the web design and UI part, like what makes the customer clicks and all. So that was like,
Yeah,
of course, learn it on your own, but when implementing, you can of course guide a freelancer like how you want it to implement, so that way
yeah,
it makes it easier to like work with you and all.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, in terms of going, so we're going to go down this journey together.
Okay.
So, what do you need? Where would you say? Okay, right. So when we finish this conversation, Stefan, you need to go and start here.
Okay.
Where? Sorry, it's a big question, but
It's okay. It's fine. Like fine. Actually, I like if this like conversation like helps you, start somewhere, then it would really like make me glad, of course. So yeah, I think Stephen, I would suggest you know keep doing those marketing courses that you are doing, because those are really building blocks of you know starting somewhere. Like I mean, like, especially when everyone is staying home, online is the only medium to get their attention, right?
yeah,
So just keep learning those marketing courses. And of course, I'm going to like share one dropshipping course with you. Like I'm like that course is not mine, so I'm not taking any credit. Okay, but
okay,
but it's a very good course. So because and of course I'm not a dropshipping expert. I'm just a like like technical expert, and I'm someone like with like marketing stuff. I have some knowledge of, but for dropshipping, I'm going to send you one course. Just start there, do that course, understand like what is dropshipping, like how you can implement stuff on that. Okay, and just
Yeah.
and just start to like working on it, like start
Okay.
like start like researching courses and all, that you can do. Of course,
Sure.
the course I'm going to send you, it's on Shopify, because as I told you before, Shopify is very easy to start, you know
Sure. Sure.
so
Yeah.
just start with that, keep learning, maybe
Okay.
like
Yeah.
give it a like few weeks or a month, you know
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Great. All right. Well, I'll look forward to doing that. I mean, just thinking ahead. If I say, okay, so I'll look at this course that you send me. That's great.
mm,
And I say, right. Okay. So why don't why don't we um, or for example, I say, right,
mhm.
you can together we can work, and I can say to you, okay, Sandy, build me a site.
Okay, that I can do, if you want to like start like straight away, like you want to start, like invest in something. That's also cool. I can do, then I need to ask you, what kind of site you're looking for,
Yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, what I'll do, I mean, when we finish talking, what I'll do, I'll write down
Okay, sure.
information, and what I'll do on Messenger, I'll send you some examples,
Okay, sure.
and you can say, okay, yeah, this is good. We can do this, or maybe you say, no, this is rubbish. This is a better way.
Okay, sure.
Um,
No problem.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right.
The-
Great.
Like that would help you, like get you in the direction you were talking about, correct?
Yeah. So you understand sort of mm, in my mind, the image that I have
Mm.
or a site, one example, and say, look, I think this is really good,
Mhm.
and you know, is this something you can build? I'm sure you can, because obviously you're very clever, but whether you think it's good, and
Okay, okay. Yeah,
yeah, and obviously as well with your with your experience. I mean, the products that we're looking for, or the products that we just um, have bought in the past, but then they might not necessarily be the best products. And you can say, listen, Stefan, this is rubbish. You need to go down this route, because this one is not going to work.
okay, I understand. So
Yeah.
so it's kind of like you want me to like guide you in a way, like that you won't like fall off the cliff and stuff,
Yeah, I mean, with your technical experience and your understanding, it's a good way of brilliant, because when you have other ideas,
Sure, sure.
sometimes 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 you can think, okay, this is great,
Hmm.
and then you talk to somebody else and they say, no, 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 this is a better option, and you think,
Yes,
yeah, and I've never thought of this.
absolutely.
So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Means you can just like send me the plan you're having in your mind, and of course I will just look into it, and like suggest few things which will help you, you know improve on that.
Sure. Okay,
that,
great.
that, that I can.
Brilliant.
And if you are just asking, if you don't mind, how much you of course your website is the main thing, when you start you know looking for
Sure.
so what do you think, you are like how much is the building a website, like the range you are looking at, when you're starting out,
Yeah.
how much you're willing to spend, like in the range, just give me a estimate range.
I don't know. I mean, if you look on, say, for example, AliExpress or Ali Dropship,
Yes, yes,
they have, I think, 3 different options. Sort of one, I think the first one is $300, then $600, then I think $900
yes, yes.
for the all complete. So yeah, I mean, I suppose it's around the higher end of that, because you want something that's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you, like you say, if you look at one site, if it looks good, you have more confidence in it. I've
Yeah,
seen many people on the groups. They say, "Hi, I've just done my first site," and they post the link and they say, give me some feedback." And you look at it and you think, "This is terrible.
okay.
It looks like a 5-year-old child has done it," you know.
Yeah, that's
And you're thinking, why would I buy from here, you
absolutely.
know?
Mm.
And I mean, I think that's the thing. It's, you've got to, obviously you have to spend money to get something that's good. Obviously, of course, that's
Mm.
just business.
Of course.
But I think what I'll do, I'll send you something that I think is good,
Mm-hmm.
and you can say, right, well, this is the higher end of the budget,
Okay.
and but yeah, and we can go from there.
Yes, sure. Like, so like what you're saying, like, like you will just send me some examples, and I can just say like how much you have to willing to spend on it to make that a reality.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. I understand that part.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think that's cool. So like, so it's like, remove the confusion, like, what you think is good and how much you're willing to, you know, spend on it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. So
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, and all, yeah. So yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. And yeah. So and that'll then, you have one site, and that to integrate in with say AliExpress, for example.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and all the functionality that goes with it. So, but that's, I suppose, that's your technical, that's the back end stuff, and I'll just show you something that I think is pretty.
Yes, yes. I know. Okay, cool.
Okay,
So
cool.
great. So like, so what do you think? Like, how you would like to proceed? Like, means like maybe like you would like to first learn more about dropshipping by taking the course I send you, or you just send me the plan.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, that would be great if you send me that. I mean, I will still send you the websites that I think are good,
Okay,
and
sure.
then I will do the course. Obviously, I think it's good. You're right. You know, you need to understand,
Absolutely.
even if you're you're doing the technical stuff, and I'm paying you to do the technical stuff, but it's good that I understand it as well, because if I have a question,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't explain it properly because I don't understand,
That's it.
you know what I mean? So
That's true. Yeah.
yeah,
And actually, the main aim behind that sending the course, like you will understand basics of dropshipping. Where to get products from and on all those stuff which you have to do, on your own later, right?
sure,
So of course,
sure.
I will help you in some way, but to some extent, like you have to do some, work on that.
Oh, of course, yeah, obviously,
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, you need to understand the products.
yeah,
You need
absolutely,
to understand
absolutely.
all this. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think somebody the other day on one of the groups said, um, can everyone send me their top 5 winning products?" No, really, it's true. And everyone was like, "Man, you're crazy. Do some work."
Yeah. And like he's going to use that product for his own.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, so no, but I mean, hey, it's worth a try, right?
of course, of course, well, I will, like, I can help you on that, like, of course, guide you on like how you can choose the product, our like USP,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so getting that USP, that also we can like work together on that part.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So
Perfect.
cool.
All right.
So okay then,
Good.
like anything else you have in mind, like you want to ask about, or maybe like went on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll now obviously I've spoken to you. Now I've got my pen here, so I'm going to write down. I'll probably just send them a messenger, and then
Yes,
maybe
yes.
in a couple of days' time, um, we can have another conversation, and and we can run through maybe how we're going to go forward and how we're going to bring all this together.
Okay, sure, cool, like no problem. Awesome,
Perfect.
cool. Okay then.
Okay. All right. Well, look. Yeah. If you want to send me that link, I'll start learning and looking at that.
Yes, yes, yes.
And what I'll do, I'll send you the links on Messenger
Mm-hmm.
and some other things that no doubt I'll think about later on,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can schedule a call for maybe, I don't know, one day next week, and start putting things into action.
Yeah, of course. And one last question, like, what do you think I should write, like, or like blog about in topic, like you would like to like suggest, like I should blog about?
Any other things that you could blog about?
Yes, yes.
um, oh, yeah, I'll do a list as well for that as
Cool,
well,
cool.
for more blogs, because that blog was really good. When I first saw it, I started reading it, and other people have done sort of blogs for other things, and
Mm.
you start reading and you think, no, this is not very interesting. But when I started reading yours, I
Okay,
just carried on reading.
okay.
It was interesting. I was like, okay, yeah, good. And okay, I want to understand more and more. So yeah, I'll think of something else. I'll think of something
Sure,
else and try that.
sure. Actually, yeah. So that's the main aim, like, to solve someone's problem, like if I blog only on my topic, like, and it won't solve any problem. So yeah,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I would like to know
Okay.
more from people like like you, like what kind of problems you have, and just solve it. You know that.
Yeah. I mean, like for example, I suppose probably one of the biggest questions people seem to be asking, apart from where to find the winning product, is what's the best solution for, or what the best platform for driving traffic? Is it Facebook? Is it YouTube? Is it Twitter, Instagram, or whatever?
Hmm.
A lot of people seem to say, oh, it's Facebook, oh, it's Instagram. Get a influencer or something, and that seems to be a whole area which is so confusing for people,
Awesome, awesome.
you know. So, but I think of some more things.
Yeah, I think you already gave me one idea. Best platform for driving traffic. That's great.
Definitely, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, then
Okay.
I will like think about it, and try, like, from my own experience, I will try to elaborate. Of course, some more ideas. If you have some more ideas, then of course I would like to know about that.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll send them to you on Messenger, and yeah, we'll go from there.
Sure, sure, no problem. Awesome. And one last thing, is it
Hmm.
okay if I put this interview in a YouTube channel, on my YouTube channel? Is it okay? Like, if
Yeah,
an
sure. Whatever. Yeah.
awesome, awesome,
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No problem at all.
awesome. You're great, man. I really
Lovely.
love talking to you. Thank you.
You too. Good to see. Good to see you. Good talking. And like I say, I'll do that list, and I'll send you over some examples of of shops or the websites,
Sure.
and then we can put something in to talk next week.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. That's great.
Perfect. All right, mate. Listen, take care. Have a good weekend,
Then,
and I'll send some stuff over later on, and we'll speak next week.
awesome. Sure. Have a great weekend to you.
Take care.
Bye.
You too. Cheers.
Cheers.